Welcome to the Void. My name is Liliana, also known as the Transfiendling, and today I have to apologize a little bit. So, I recorded the last couple episodes of Control, and I realized after the second one had gotten done recording that something was going wrong with my recording software. I don't know what exactly happened, but it wasn't registering my really fancy nice microphone. Which is fine. I thought, okay, I'll just back up my saves, or I'll just use my save backups, and then I'll be good. It turns out that because I had synced with the cloud at some point, apparently it wiped my backup saves, so I couldn't do that. So instead, because I do still have the videos, they are actually still functional, you can't hear my voice. So I'm gonna do a fun little thing where I just essentially do almost like a react video of myself just playing this game and just also giving some slight context for what's going on. Though these videos will be played at twice the speed, so it's not as arduous a process. Again, I do apologize, and after this we will be getting into the actual game for this week, or this actual episode for this week, because I'm not just going to leave it as that for an entire week, because that feels weird. So, here we go. Let's go on this weird little journey together. Yes, they're doing intro. Cool. Yes, we're very cute. I believe we're going into, like, the proper horror section, and yeah, that, yeah, no, that's,
I don't feel right. Something in this darkness is draining me.
Yeah, it's probably the darkness, the problem that there is being. And I think we took a second to find a light, I will admit. God, this is so jerky. I do apologize for any photosensitive individuals. I don't know how well this is going to be. Hello! Hello, light, you are my friend. You come to fight darkness again. I don't know the words to the song. I think I'd make a similar joke at some point. This was, a time, and this is, honestly, this segment is why I didn't just, move forward, because this was a time, and I wanted to share it. It was, nerve-wracking, to say the least, as the youth doth say. I will say I'm not going to reread all of the scripts and stuff, all the notes that I read, so if you wish to read them, can read them. For those of you who aren't able to process the visuals, I do apologize. I just don't have the capacity of doing that and keeping pace with the video. This one is essentially just a play that seems to be Alan Wake trying to control his reality a little bit. Because that seems to be what Alan Wake can do, / did, question mark? I'm still not entirely certain the premise of that game, because I haven't looked into it. I just know that, hey, it's a game by the same company that's also in my Steam library. That's all I really know. This does raise a question for me, looking back, because there's a thing that happens relatively quickly. It also wasn't until now that I realized that the darkness literally drained her, my like, ability powers, my energy, my mana, what have you. So that was fun, having to, figure that out. Then I took a good couple minutes trying to get to that little note thing right there, which was, a time. One of them was really interesting. It's like a video call that we're gonna hear soon at, like, twice speed.
I don't understand why I'm here. You know what you did, Mr. Hammond.
Yeah. Go away, piss no notification. But yeah, essentially this is about some guy
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film? No one.
It sounds like he reviewed one of Alan Wake's films, potentially, and is getting in trouble because of it, so that's a thing that happened.
I swear. Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending the session.
Yeah. I really don't know what's going on with that. But that's a thing. It's interesting. God, I have some interesting facial reactions. God, it's so fucking dark. Ah, yes. Oh, so this is mentioning the weird spiral door that we found last time. Last time. That had the weird hallucination trip dream that went through it. And that was Interesting. Yeah, essentially just going through saying, hey, we found a door. We think it's related to Alan Wake again. This section seems to be some sort of crossover with Alan Wake. Or, like, intended to be. There's a lot of exploring in the dark, trying to figure out what things are. I tried to find power cubes for a good long while. I don't think it was possible to until something happened, which you'll see kind of soonish. I'm not entirely certain about that, though. But I suspect that because the reasons you'll see soon. Also, I did that because the little power cubes have like the square connector, like the two line things, and the light has the little pronged base. And I've seen weirder answers to puzzles before, so I was curious if that was going to be a thing. Turns out it was not a thing, but you know, we learn. I think I yeet my flashlight down there so that I can actually go back and get it later. Yeah. And then I just navigated the dark for a second. It's fine. I wasn't shitting myself. That's a lie. Well, it's a bit of a hyperbole, but not much of a lie. Gotta go fast. God, I wish you moved this fast actually in the game sometimes. Yeah, this was,
Shit. Now what?
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh god. I know what's coming, but I'm still just,
You can touch it, so you don't like the light. I can use that.
yeah, this is a nifty little boss fight thing. And then I don't notice this for a second, but there's a power cube dispenser over there. And I'm uncertain if that was there before and if it was open before, or if that was just something that like cracks open whenever he spawns, because it's like, oh hey, you actually need this now, so now you can have access to it. If it was available and I just kind of missed it, cool, I like that. If it was it didn't become available till necessary, a little bit of just because it feels a little less natural that way, but also I understand they need to kind of keep the pacing as they designed it to be. But I'm still never a huge fan of like, I guess forced pacing and stuff like that, where it's like, oh well, you clearly can see the puzzle presented to you, but we don't give you the piece until X certain point in time. It doesn't gel well. It doesn't sit well with me. It just, I don't know, it feels weird. It feels real weird. I also didn't notice till just then that she flips switches with telekinesis.
How do you like that?
I don't know if it's because she doesn't have the normal, like, clarifications to flip it herself, and so she's like, well, okay, I'll just force it. So that Dr. Hartman, the individual we just saw, was using what in the SCP verse would be called, like, what are they called? Oh, there's a specific term for them, but essentially people who use anomalous things for art. He was using these artists with paranatural abilities to manipulate reality around him, but also he was posing as like a therapist and manipulating them and doing lots of unhealthy things to them, so that's fun. Apologies. I think this time the elevator actually works now, which is good.
What are you doing in investigation?
Jesus, don't scare me like that, Winston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
Thanks, Langston.
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman? Jesus,
Yeah.
I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the bureau.
That thing is a person?
It used to be.
We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE.
Yeah, Langston is interesting, and I don't like him.
No.
Lantern? Headlight? Oh, yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You can have them around
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something.
That is a little bit entertaining. Also, I like that he thinks I might have fairy lights just in my pocket somehow.
Break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Okay, this Hartman thing can't have gone very far. Let's go flush him out.
The third
Makes sense,
thing.
right? This is kind of exciting.
Nice to have someone to talk to.
I kind of just listened to Langston for a second because I was curious that he might have something important to say. It seems like he kind of just rambles for a bit. I'm gonna be honest.
Doesn't
Just kind of rambles.
right.
Don't know why.
Paranatural materials every day.
Or rather, I don't know if there was points to it, but it was, you know, entertaining. I also couldn't break the speaker. I tried a lot.
Once you get to know them. If you
I think I accidentally hurt myself, actually.
I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals, scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves, like it's a race, and we're all trying to be number one. If it is a race,
Yeah, it's very much so. Okay, Lynx, get to a
he was friends
point.
with Golden Boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not that I spread rumors, just no me, I keep my word.
You are supposed to be on mute. I will ask, or I will respond to you later. Yoop. Oh, right, what? Oh, I did think it's interesting also that, like, the fifth tier of energy has a bigger reward than the actual final tier of energy. I guess it kind of makes sense because it wants to make sure that you're getting the reward sooner rather than holding it off unnecessarily till later on. But it did feel weird just because, I don't know, it was like, I think it's like a plus 50% upgrade at the fifth tier, and then like the final tier is like a plus 10% again. I don't know, it just felt a little weird. Yeah, they look a bit different than normal hiss, I think. The nastiest mess I've ever had to clean up in a bathroom. Which I believe is the joke I'm going to put up there. I did have to remake it, so I was kind of pleased at that joke. It's not, you know, ceaselessly clever, but it amused me. So, you know, had to. God, this does not feel very entertaining. I hope it's entertaining, though. It's interesting. Also, you know, just seeing two of me, that's sure is a thing that we're doing. I couldn't think of another way of doing this. Oh, like, I could have uploaded videos without my audio, but I don't know. That would have felt weird, and also I feel like it might have gotten stricken or something like that, so I don't know. I didn't want to risk it. But I also didn't want you all to, like, not be able to see what was going on. Even as much as the part is entirely darkness, so the seeing part is maybe not quite the point, or the focus here. I really do like the whole darkness enemy thing. It's very interesting. The goop of sentient shadows. Alright, here I was talking about how, you know, we need anti-goopage. We need anti-goopotics. We don't need antibiotics. We need anti-goop. It's like, I don't care that you are a doctor and a licensed medical practitioner, and that you're trying to prevent me from further harm. I need something to prevent goop. I don't need more antibiotics. I just need anti-goop right now. Oh yeah, essentially, one of the, like, early instances of a mold subject, it sounds like, question mark? Yeah, just, it's also describing, like, the autopsy and just how everything inside of that entity was just covered in mold. And, like, the mold capital M. Not just, like, regular mold, but the weird special mold. From downtown. I do remember a surprising amount of what I was saying here. There's one section coming up where I didn't really say much, kind of just made lots of panicked noises. It might have been this section, actually! Okay, no, it wasn't this section. It's coming up, though. This is kind of a good example of, like, the forced thing that I mentioned, because I understand that they want you to do this specific puzzle a specific way, but if you thought to bring the light down from the last section, I don't know, it feels kind of like it should almost be rewarded a little bit. So this puzzle, which it takes me a little bit to figure out, is I have to power that one terminal that I went past. Never figured out how to get into that little bit. But I have to power that terminal that I unpowered, and then move the little train thing, and then power the light on top of the train thing to take out shadow areas. And I also didn't realize that you could just toggle the thing with the buttons. I thought I had to actually rip it out. I thought I had to rip the power cord out. So that's the thing that I do with it. But I think I kind of nail it. Or no, I don't quite. I think the first time it kind of takes me a second to get the aiming quite down. But after that I get pretty decent at it. And then it takes me twice each to get it properly aligned. And then it's pretty good. No. I almost have lots of Evan, because I heard housemates sneeze, but they wouldn't be able to hear me. If, housemates, if you're watching this, whoever just sneezed, bless you. That'd be hard, but... yeah, this one isn't quite aligned. I will say, sometimes the targeting thing for the telekinesis is a little funky. It's just a little, like, hard to predict / navigate. But it is, normally admittedly, you don't need it to be super, like, accurate. You kind of need to pull whatever you want. But sometimes you kind of need it to be a little accurate. So, there are also a couple parts that I might clip in, like, fast forward through, because there's just lots of me kind of dicking around exploring or looking for answers, because there's a couple things where there's, like, questions that are posed but no real answers, and, oh god, yeah, this is the part where I'm like, I also kind of don't understand how this part works at first for a while. God, even watching it back makes me nervous. I know what's roughly what happens, but it's still scary. Stars. Essentially, you have to go down this hallway, avoiding him, and for a while I thought he could kind of just knock out whatever lights he wanted to, but it seems like he can only knock out certain lights in certain areas. In certain areas he just can't get to and can't knock out, I think? But it was a while, not a while, but it took me a second before I realized that. And so I kind of calmed down and realized I didn't need to panic. Like I had been doing, because, oh god, everything's suddenly dark! And there's a thing based on darkness after me. That's not good. But then I realized kind of what the actual vibe is going on. God, you're so creepy. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna work, but you know, sometimes you gotta try even if you know it's not gonna work, because... God, you'd think I would have, you know, maybe reviewed this and seen for exactly what was gonna happen beforehand. I didn't. I'm okay, I'm okay. I'm in a lit area that I don't think you can get to. So, I think I'm good. Then, yeah. Get here. Hit the little switch. We're good. I think we're getting close to the end of this first episode. I think we can get up to that control point and then call it. Yeah. Hey, we're halfway through. Leave on this neat little spooky, scary train car thing. Yes, yes, we're doing our outro. Cool, you're being very cute. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe can we perhaps skip ahead a bit? Okay, now we're back to the second episode intro. Yes, look, I am adorable. I just rolled right into it because, you know, I was kind of feeling the vibe and I had the time to. So here we are. This one has this kind of to start out with, and then there's like a little. So I didn't realize this till later, but I think that really amused me that I made that shot. I wasn't expecting to. But there's a door covered in ooze somewhere. I don't know where specifically, because I never actually saw it until after I got done with the little task. But there's a door covered in
We're gonna try this one more time, and then we're done. Like, understand? Joe, where are you from? Jump over.
Yeah. I think I maybe made a reference to a couple things that are maybe not super too appropriate, just because of things that I am aware of that it really reminded me of. But yeah, so like there are these little like the hiss chunks that are just like manifested. I don't know, just like the physical little blocks of hiss that sometimes form. There's a bunch of those, and they're like just block the track often. And I'm trying to rotate the track so that light will shine on a door, which is somewhere. I don't know where specifically, but it's there. It sure is a thing. I almost died. I don't think I actually died. I think if I remember, I do die later because I like fucked myself over on accident. But oh, I think you can see the door out of the corner of like that last frame. It's kind of like behind me at this point right now, but I never really actually noticed it. It wasn't until the whole track stopped rotating, and like I looked around and I was like, oh, there's a door with like lots of shadow goop just kind of melted around it. Oh, that's what I was doing. And I think, yeah, you can see it to my left right now. I genuinely didn't see it. But then, you know, hey, it burned the goop away. Though that thing kept scaring me, so I had to kill it. You see him kind of dickering around. I feel a little silly, not gonna lie. Like, at this point, I start feeling a little silly. I'm like, I'm missing something. And then, like, I think I see, like, I saw the spotlight or something. You know what? When did I notice it? I think it's, yeah, right now. It's like, I still have the shadow goop. I'm like, oh, okay. Can't go up those stairs. They're all fucked, as the kids like to say. And there's a little power cube. This is like the simplest little hiding puzzle ever. Yeah. Oh, I need to power that door. I was really confused. I was like, I don't know what the purpose of this was.
I'm just going to freestyle.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly this is,
Like
but
whatever force had a hold on Hartman isn't mixing well with his corruption.
Never talked to
They did call him the third kid.
Never.
I don't know what exactly Langston's doing here, but it sounds like he's trying out for, like, Welcome to Night Vale or something.
What if the only thing stopping us?
Especially with like people like, the only thing stopping a stranger from being a friend is that word. It just has big Night Vale vibes to me, and like,
I remember
cool
these.
Langston? I don't know what use that is to the actual story, but cool? So, I don't know what the deal is with that, but that's the thing.
To say they were evil.
And here we are.
Better do what it says. You know, just in case.
Gods, I really hope this is
We thought
recording
around here.
properly. Examination of the paranatural entity, Dr. Emil Hartman, essentially just kind of explaining that Emil is the first time that they've seen a shaded entity like him before, and how they're processing him, how they think that they can stop him and contain him, and also just, you know, how he was relocated for research purposes. It's real interesting. Oh, also how they discovered, thanks to him, that I don't know what that is either. I think like I can just do that now, apparently? Question mark. I can apparently just be like, oh hey, send your ranger to my location. Ranger. I don't want to. I'm not even doing this. Like, I'm just watching, but I'm still going. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna die. I can't. Well, I'm not. I've already done this before. This isn't actually happening. My actions no longer have consequences. But here we are, all the same. I do love that I can just mind control the big ones now. It's very satisfying. I feel like, in retrospect, there might be a hidden area around there that I just didn't spend enough time looking for. I might go back and do that some other time. Yeah, just nifty little combat zone. Then we go down to the tunnel. And then we start like hearing some weird shit. I think right now, around now, is like I heard some shit from Hartman. Oh, I never broke that grate. I should go back and do that at some point. Am I going to? Am I going to remember? Who knows? Not me. Oh, right. This is the part that I'm really almost kind of glad that we're, like, going through at, like, an elevated, like, that we're going through at twice speed. Because nothing super important happens here. Like, there are some things that are interesting, but it's like it's kind of an extended little boss section that then leads into a like fetch quest thing that kind of really confuses me and honestly frustrated me a little bit, but you know, what are we gonna do? Reading the thing about the Framaro AWE, which is AWE 7, Altered World Event 7, where the Apollo 14 space mission, whenever they returned, there was a 4th astronaut that everybody on board seems to think had just been there from the beginning, despite all records on ours not having a record of a 4th astronaut. Also, fun fact, despite Hartman seeming to be stuck to the ground, he can hurt me if I'm in the air. I found this out the hard way. Roughly about now, I think. Not only incorrect, but, yeah, that was fun to find out. Oh, yeah, right about there. So the way this puzzle works is that I need to power a collection of things on the far side of the, like, area, and to stay safe, I have to follow the light around as it moves on these tracks after I trigger its movement on the tracks. Which is interesting, it's really fun. It does take a while because I don't know where the cubes are, and it takes me a second to find the cubes. But then I do it, and it's not too bad. I find a bunch of different things. The entity also, it can't communicate super well. It appears to just be a Apollo 14 spacesuit with some sort of entity inside of it. They've done like X-rays and seen some sort of entity inside of it, but they don't know exactly what it is. I'm tense watching this. I shouldn't be, yet here I am. It's so strange. I really feel like I shouldn't be this tense just watching it. Is this why y'all go through watching me play things? Because for the stars, how do you tolerate it? I'm not that great at games. I think I finally hit the other button just to like see where that leads me. I think it leads me back to the beginning. And then like I realized that, so it took me a sec to realize that there was like the other power cube there, and I didn't realize that this button moved it over there. So it was a time, but we did realize it eventually. I think it's like right now I'm like, oh, well, I have been silly. I also realized I think a couple of parts of this are meant to be a little bit more difficult, like the fact that you can't just follow it around directly because it goes over small walls and things. I don't know if it's just the upgrades that I have. I forgot that I fell too far. I let myself fall further than I should have. I do get a little tense at this point because I'm not sure if I'm going to survive because I just lost a lot of my health. And then I'm kind of confused for another moment before I just realized that, oh, I can just yeet that green cube into the blue sphere. And then get into the main power area. Haha! I have escaped. God, the mirror got me again, just watching this. The reflective glass startled me.
There. One less place for him to hide.
Hey, Jimmy, tell me a little bit. That's cute. Gosh, I'm really fucking cute. Did you know that? Did you realize how incredibly cute I am? Gosh, so cute. Dang. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and I didn't realize this at the time. There's actually a containment cell down there, which is one of the safe areas that they have just turned into a containment area, similar to the little the clock thing. It does take me a sec to actually find where it is, which I do apologize for. I kind of run around like an idiot for a while before I realize, oh hey, wait, there's a safe room right there. And then I do spend even more time just running around a lot. Can I actually... Can I speed you up even... Can I speed you up even faster? Pretty please? Play back. Yeah. I go around a lot.
Hello?
So there's this entity asking
sure.
for the
What do you want?
head.
Sorry, I think I misunderstand you. What do you want?
Yeah.
Okay, take it easy.
I think it wants the head of the investigations department. But I kind of just spend a lot of time running around, finding different objects, taking it back. It rejects all of them. And then I spend more time looking around because I feel like I'm just maybe going crazy because there are a couple of times where there are objects that I'm pretty sure weren't there before that they suddenly do appear now that I need, now that I need them, they reappear, or they appear. And I almost feel like it intentionally kind of misleads me into looking at like everything around here before actually letting me know, oh, hey, it's not here. I need to go check out the thing in the other department. And so I get a little frustrated with that. I do still have fun with this episode, though, and I do enjoy this game. It's a relatively minor complaint.
Nope, let's keep trying.
But I do get a bit frustrated just because there's so much time spent here.
Maybe this will do the trick?
Because I do have to go back and forth between every single...
Yes, that wasn't either.
Like, I have to check out each research section,
This might do it.
and then I go back, it gets rejected, I have to do the same thing over again.
You got it, I was looking for.
Okay, so I did actually miss the basketball. That one wasn't just... Okay, I will say, I thought that the basketball wasn't there. Like, whenever I was playing this the first time, I thought that the basketball hadn't actually been there and had just, like, appeared after I went and checked this one again. But no, the basketball was there. I just an unobservant one because, again, my wisdom score is not super high, y'all. My passive perception, not phenomenal. I thought there might be something in here. There was not. It does take me a while to realize I can't also just go through those windows and save myself, you know, the elevator trip / going to the elevator shaft. I still continue to do so because I don't know, because I'm silly. Yeah, I got really confused because I missed seeing that basketball, so I kind of run around for a hot second. I think now's maybe when I see it, perhaps. I think I find a secret little, like, not a hidden area, but I do find a little, one of the little box things. I don't know what they're called. I still don't. But, like, little storage boxes that, you know, and like I said, they have little power-ups in them. Find a couple of those. Surprisingly, there's not a whole lot of... Oh, right, this one. There was so much time of me just running around that little pitter patter sounds like a puppy running on, you know, the floor. Eventually I do go back and find the basketball. Let's see, is it this time? It might be this time. Yeah, now's where it's like, oh, basketball. Okay. I'm keeping an eye on it. At some point.
Does this thing actually need a head? Head is in a body's head? What the hell?
Yeah. And I didn't notice that it changed from being, like... Because now at this point, the little investigations thing, it tells me to go to the sector head office instead of being here. I don't notice that for a second, so I kind of just run around for a while. Yeah, oh god, we still have so much left of this video, and it was just me, like, running around this area looking for it. I do eventually just kind of decide, okay, I'm gonna check out, or I finally do notice, and I start to head towards the head offices, but then I realize that well, I can't quite get there from this direction because of how it is. Because to get there, we have to go back to the other end of the weird, like, hallway of infinite, like, the weird dimensional hallway. And we, also that sucks. Just, ouch. And, we can't get to that section from over here. So, also, one thing that's kind of creepy is that, whenever you're holding a hiss body, they don't show up, like, once it's dead. It won't look to be hiss, but if it's in a reflection, it'll still have the weird hiss glowiness all over it. So, now I'm just explaining the whole, like, oh, I need to redo things, so, cool. So, that's what all was missed. Now, I'm going to go ahead and switch over and actually start playing Control. You know, actually, like, get the game going. So if you'll give me 2 seconds. Okay. Okay, and welcome back. We're kind of right into it. I thought it was going to just be a peaceful little jaunt, maybe. Oh god, hello. I was planning on just kind of running to the, you know, the place. The head area? But I did so, and then, hiss started spawning, so I was correct in my assumption that I needed to go to the central executive, I believe, because I did that, I went to the elevator, and then I came down here, and immediately it was like, defeat the hiss enemy. So, there's something going on where you did need to go back. Trying to find... Oh! Hey! Oh! Hey, I was right! So one thing I talked about last time, in the last episode, was I asked, like, I was kind of talking to myself a lot. I was like, hey, I wonder if we need, like, an astronaut helmet, because it was trapped.
Is that what the prisoner meant? I guess
it was
one way to find out.
Because it was trapped in a suit, and they did x-rays, and it was, like, in the suit and stuff. And also I had made comments about how I don't trust that helmet because I've been watching my roommates play Returnals a lot. Which is something I'm going to see if I can find a way to set up and play, because it looks real interesting. It's a time loop sort of situation, where, like, you retain your memories and stuff, not your upgrades. But there's weird stuff going on. And I don't know, it's interesting. Yeah, this one seems to be the best, or closest. And it seemed interesting and fun, but I haven't played it myself because I could, but it looks like a fun thing to play on the channel, perhaps. So I'm not wanting to spoil myself, because I like stories, and it seems to have an interesting story. But, there's an astronaut thingy in there. And so I saw the astronaut helmet, and I was like, I don't trust that astronaut helmet. I've seen my roommates play Returnals. And then, you know, it seems that I was correct. Also, if this thing turns out to have tentacles, I'm calling it Emrakul, because it's going to be some sort of weird monstrosity from the moon.
Station. Far tastier. Press any button?
Sure, I'll press a button.
So the helmet is what you're after, huh?
Tubes. Snug and grape. Pure grapes. Hail a lady.
You're welcome, I guess. Did Kirkland lock you up in here?
Chief Gerbil? Yes.
Chief Gerbil!
But holdouts and happiest. Can gather for goldfishes. No wrinkle.
Okay. Well, sounds like you're doing fine in there now. Just make sure you don't go anywhere.
Jelly.
Aww.
We help this guy. I
Cool.
think. Best
Also-
we leave it locked up, though. We have
Oh,
no
what?
idea what it is, and we don't need any more problems out here.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, it looks like I got a mod with a unique name, which is really funny because I had just gotten, yeah, exclusive to Charge, which is thin space, absolute speed. It's an absolute mod. Projectile speed 500%? Let's test that out. That does seem to make it basically a hit scan weapon. I want to test something because I'm curious. Honestly, effectively, it doesn't seem super different. Okay, at long range it does make a difference. So up close, it doesn't seem to make a huge bit of difference, but it definitely does at long range. So that's fair. I'll keep it. Do I have any damage? No, I don't have any damage upgrades or blast radius for this. That's fine. That being the case, where do we go next? Search for the dimensional thing in... Oh, in the ashtray maze. This is gonna be fun! We gotta go back to where we found Lampy. God, is that one of those episodes where the audio got fucked up? I don't remember. Might have been. I got bored, so I started carrying around a lamp and calling it Lampy because I was bored. Also, I'm gonna go check in with, Ati, I think? Question mark? Because it's been a second, and I want to see if the omniscient janitor knows anything. Or says anything interesting. It's been a second since I've been here. Partially because I've not been playing this a whole lot in my downtime. No, hello. Oh.
This was one of Alicia's ranger buddies. I should find the others.
Cool. That was kind of an accident. Cool, though. Oh, no. It is kind of really cool having a hit scan explosive weapon. This the right door? Yeah. Anything? Some more quests, apparently. What a mess, clear the
You
mold.
need to scrap that more of it. This thing is completely leaving from the mitten. Perkele, saatana, helvetin helvetti. Oma tulossa ja tällaista paskaa.
I have no idea what you're saying, my dude. But I will definitely take care of that. Eventually. I think I'm going to hold off until kind of later. And then just do a, like, Auti side quests thing? I know. Where I just go through and do all of his quests at once. Just because there's a lot of them. So we gotta go to Dimensional Research. Which is in... I think Central Research is probably the closest. Yeah. Gonna go do some dimensional research. We're gonna break reality, cause we're gonna do some research. I wonder if this means that now I can actually take... Oh! That's new. I really like this upgrade. Aww. Ooh, nice! It does make me be able to hit the with these. That's fun. Okay, I really, really like this upgrade, actually. I take it back. This upgrade is amazing. This upgrade is phenomenal. And I'm happy that I have it. Yeah, I know. Search for the slide projector in dimensional research. Fire break. Oh, this is what the fire break is. Question mark? Oh, hey! We are in the right direction because we have the little friend thing.
Row. Contact the janitor if you need to get the room.
Broken. How many dead ends can this place have? We need to find Ati.
Okay. Okay, now, okay. Again, this is a bit annoying. I'm a touch irate at that, because I was just there. It's fine. It is okay. It's just a little frustrating because I was literally just here. Like, there's no reason to not have had him come check me out. Like, just like,
Where is he?
give me information.
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille lomps, holiday humps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on a holiday.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. This wasn't... Ati, what are you? What trickster deity are you? Oh, Void stars. Hey, I killed all the his troopers in the maintenance sector, though. I'm so curious about what Ati is. Cause like, okay, we knew Ati was odd. I feel like from the get-go we kind of knew that Ati was more than just the cleanup crew. Like, from the start. Follow Ati's vision. Come on. Is that all of you? Okay, cool. Cool beans. If your beans are cool, they might not taste super well, because that might mean they're not cooked well enough. But cool beans. Cool. Oh! Cool. What are these? Will they open? No. That doesn't surprise me. I mean, I'm still gonna go check all of them out, because... Why wouldn't I? Oh, there's... I can't get closer to that one. Maybe they open later? Whee! No? Okay, I just randomly got the cash money experience thing. I almost died. That's fine. Oh, right, we're going this direction, and this direction only. Okay, and we have a Polaris little, like, ping thing. So we're heading in the right direction. That's good. Oh, cool. Control point. What is even going on, though? Is this a real place, or is this just, like, furnace complaint? Replied the furnace, why aren't we allowed to burn outdated paperwork in it? It seems like a waste of a perfectly good fire. I'm just trying to save you a few bucks and a lot of sweat. Usually people in suits appreciate that, right? What is the furnace even heating? And who's in charge of it anyways? It's always lit, but I never see anyone tending to it. And the noise it makes, isn't it a little, I don't know, off? I mean, I can't be the only one who hears the weird wheezing or whatever it is. Someone should take a long look at that thing. Might be time for a replacement. Please tell me that was just my... Okay, that was just from my reflection. Once again, I see something and it makes me uncertain about things. We're going into a mold area, apparently. Oh wait, we've been here before. This is the top.
What's gotten in here too?
I've been here before, actually. A lot. Can I seize you? I can. Cool. Oh, hi! Oh, hi! Oh, hi! Go away! Go away! Pretty please. Oh, hi! Oh, hi! Oh, hi! Oh, God. Why are the molds so much harder to kill? And, like, rather harder... You know, for once, I actually wish I had shield. For once. Oh, fuck. I was worried about that. I was worried that I was going to jump and try to shoot, and it was going to clip the edge and kill me. That one thing shoots a lot of them at once, though. I might actually... Oh, wait, I do have shield. I just don't have any upgrades for it. Well, that's fine. Right? I do? Yeah. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
What's gotten in here too? Alright. Let's get through what she said.
Oh, that's why there's so many. There's like a whole glitching wall of them over here. This is fun. Something showing me why I need to use all my abilities and not just a couple of them a lot. Possibly? Probably. There's a blue light over there. Anyone coming up trying to sneak up my butt? No? Cool. Where are you coming from now? Yeah, go away. Pretty please. There, I asked nicely. Will you please go away now and stop bothering me? Anyone else around? Anyone at all? Going once, going twice. Sold to the attractive blue light. Oh! This was not here before. Guaranteed. Doom. Doom. Gloom. Alright, traverse the ocean side. Or ocean view.
Ajoittain noin 10 metriä sekunnissa. Illalla tuli kutuista hyvänä.
Hi?
Etelän ja lounaan välistä tuulta.
Maybe door number 2? Hey, I can actually see sunlight. Do I need to just turn all the radios to Ahti's station?
Selkämeren eteläosa 6-10 metriä sekunnissa.
Is that what I need to do?
Tuuli väliaikaisesti.
Because that's a cute little puzzle. Just, you know, harboring back to, you know, the fact that Ahti listens to the radio and has his own little station. Oh, that's going to have popped the thing. Yeah. Oh, what was it called? It's like it's something, but it messes with the pipes. I thought I got the key. Did I pick up the key? I picked up the key. What else do I need? I don't know why I thought this would be a normal trip, given everything. Or is it a different door I need to open? Yeah, so there's two stations. There's Ati Station and Incorrect. And they've all been changed to Ati Station. So... I'm missing something. Was there a radio out here? Oh! Oh! The door that says janitor. Interesting. I don't know if I've seen that door before. Okay. Also, I'm gonna claim this control point. Oh, hey, this is the control point that, like, I couldn't claim earlier. So at one point I was, like, trying to... Albany summary. Altered World Event 29. Event summary. A response team was dispatched to a possible Altered World event in progress at Redacted Albany. At the scene, the team encountered and retrieved Altered Item 63. Event response. The Bureau had discovered numerous online message boards regarding loud noises coming from an abandoned shipping warehouse belonging to the Redacted Corporation. Local law enforcement had discovered numerous bodies in various states of mutilation in the vicinity. This, along with the noises, were discovered to be the evidence of a quote-unquote werewolf due to the fact that they were only occurred on the last 3 full moons. Field Agent Redacted accompanied a squad of ranger trainees to the site as a form of field training. The likelihood of a genuine AWE was considered low. Despite this evaluation, the team encountered a highly volatile altered item, which they successfully retrieved. Well, that's good for them. I saw a hiss person spawn. What if I just, like, flew over everything and didn't engage further than the couple shots I already fired off? Oh, you're the flying kind. That's not an actual option. Wonderful. Oh, void! Okay, that's good. We like that. Is anything else actually mobile in the air? No? Cool. We love to see it. And we just fly up here. Pay attention to the fact that there's one of those, like, holes in reality things that are just, like, kind of tearing apart at things behind us. Once again, kind of a thing where it's like, I understand that they need to make sure that things are progressing at a certain speed. But also, because I've been up here before and these doors were super, super duper shut. And I've not done anything to actually open it. So, it just was closed arbitrarily. To prevent us getting here before we're supposed to. Which, again, I get, but... I don't know. Also, what the fuck is this? Cable cart control. That didn't actually go the whole... Oh, there's a hiss person in there. Bye. Oh god. The reflections every fucking time. Albany supplement. Upon arrival, the squad broke into the warehouse and discovered the boxes of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated, the noise redacted along the south side of the building caused it to collapse inward. Wooden crates and accelerated physical redacted from redacted rendered field agent redacted and two of the trainees unconscious. The others escaped the warehouse before it collapsed entirely. In the rubble, they found AI-63 at the origin of the redacted, attracting and repelling debris. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered effect ceased. They returned the item to the Bureau without further incident. No fatalities occurred. The collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no reinforming by the communications department was required. Okay, that's good to know. I'm assuming I'm going to need to take a nifty little ride through the fog. I'm hearing gunfire. Who's shooting at me? Mine now, friend. Gosh, this game is fun. I'm also still very confused by a comment somebody made ages ago. I know I've mentioned this comment before, I'm aware, but someone once asked, based on a description I gave in D&D, if I had played Control. And I said no, because it's true, I haven't. That description was of a giant silver eye appearing in the sky, somebody going into it, and then disappearing. Now, the actual reason behind this is because, I forget if I mentioned this part, but the individual in question who vanished was an experimental, quote-unquote love child, between three of the demon lords? Yeah, Dutz, Felix, and, whichever one's, like, really beast-focused one in 5th edition. Oh, that's pleasant. Where'd you go? You need to die. Come here so I can kill you, you piece of shit. Now I'll leave. And Graz was kind of like the main parent. Slash, I think the one parent that the character was aware of. Interesting. Oh, and Graz was calling him back because the player had to leave with IRL shit for a while. Nowhere. Oh, that's pleasant. This is not scary in the slightest. Oh, I can't jump. But yeah, so I just use the excuse of like, well, your dad decided that you need some more like instruction on how to be a proper demon, so that's what we're doing. But the individual like, oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. No! No! Fuck. Well? Please don't make me have to kill all those people again. That fight wasn't like, it wasn't hard, it took slightly longer than I would have expected, because lots of things spawned. Oh, I'm all the way back here? I mean, I guess it makes sense, this is the last, like, control point I was at. But also, don't know what that's about. Don't like that noise, though. Whee! Gosh darn it, I'm gonna need to kill everybody again. I want to kill everybody in this place. Once again, reflections startling me. Maybe if I just sit here, no one will spawn. If I stand here. If I just stand here. But this is real boring, and I want to kill shit. I mean, cool, I suppose? That railcar really is going nowhere fast, but... stars. Hey, how are you doing? I'm having a time. I'm living my life. You know, there's a really cool button down there that if you hit subscribe, it'll show you whenever I upload things, and there's a little bell that you can get you little notifications if you're interested. Also, if you hit the like, that would kind of let YouTube know that I'm doing a good job, so that's, you know, that'd be appreciative. I really don't know what else to do to just fill this empty time. I guess I could share that the character in question, part of why his backstory is, oh, I am the fucked up experimental child of 3 demon lords, is to explain why he was the incubus race that somebody had homebrewed. Oh, please not again. So I thought it was a nifty little thing. It's like, okay, cool. So, you know, no, this is a good character idea. Here's suggestions. Thoughts? Or was that, I don't remember if that was the player's idea or not. Either way, oh, I never moved this back up after I recorded the proper video for today. Oh, well, I wasn't trying to, you know, do that. That's okay, I suppose. How come sometimes you pause whenever I do things and other times you don't? I don't know, but now we're fixed. We're going nowhere. Quickly. It's also kind of funny, if you try to go backwards, it's rougher. Okay, I'm just gonna be a good little player, just stand back, because I don't want to fall and have to go through this again. Do not want to have to do that. If I do, I will just pick up once I'm on the other side from the next episode, because I do not feel like repeating this. No siree. No RT. I also do like the fact that whenever you're charging this, the screen does shake a tiny bit. At least if you're in the aiming part, like if you're like zoomed in. I don't think it does from out. Let's see. Oh, it does! Nifty. This looks terrifying, BT dubs. I appreciate the spookiness. Also, again, what the fuck, Ati? Still can't actually jump yet. Multimedia, a thing. Oh, you're not going to become available till it's actually fully properly docked, are you? Or okay, not even then? Question mark? Oh, that's terrifying. That's, okay. Sure, that's a thing.
There's something up ahead.
You think?
You see it?
Plastic tree. Supplement. Holiday Memories Tree. Altered item 14-AE. Excerpt from Altered Speech of AI-14 by Dr. Theodore Ash. The results are incredible, but more so the speed of discovery this allows us. AI-14 copies our speech, but after numerous tests, we've discovered that certain words are missing from its vocabulary. We began isolating these words, cross-referencing them with esoteric texts from the early days of the Bureau. We found that these words, when arranged in particular formations and spoken at varying speeds and cadences, elicit a reaction from altered materials. We tested the specific string of words, a formula if you will, on the other altered items kept in the examination hall. Varying physical responses were recorded with each one with an 82% success rate. We've proven the words can tangibly affect these items. Specific applications must be explored, possibly for containment or identification purposes. This will drastically change our approach moving forward. And to think, there are still more words to be found. Interesting. Hi, Ahti's whispers? What the fuck? Ahti, what entity are you?
Hey, girl. For a Finn, holidays holy.
Cool. Like, I'm sorry, what? Is it gonna be like Ahti's actually like Loki or something?
Did you have peace in your song? Yes. No. Bark don't make a wound. You did good. Take my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
Cool. Cool.
Did that really just happen? Of course it did. He gave me his cassette player.
New
Get
mission
me through the
Polaris.
maze, huh? The janitor always has the keys.
Well then. That's certainly an experience. Can I go back down this direction? Like, is there an actual endpoint over here? How much do I have? 6,000, 6,000 of whatever the resource is called, that if I just jump out over here, I'm going to die. You know, it would have maybe been a good idea to equip the... I'm sorry, what? Equip the things that make my dashes cheaper before doing this. Yep, there we go. And that's about right for how much it was gonna cost. Well then, this terrifying revelation has been brought to you by Control, and Ahti specifically. I want to know what's up with Ahti, because that's terrifying. I have so many questions. Do I actually even still have any of those mods? Yeah, I do. Cool. What are you? Evade cost on dealing shield. Interesting. Those are some weird... Those are some nifty little mods, but aren't really things I'm really going to be using much of. But that's still cool. But for now, we're going to go ahead and call it in this interesting, terrifying... What's this place even called? We are in just... Oh. I have to make the joke. Welcome to the Foundation. We found it. We found it, folks. We found the SCP Foundation. Maybe joking? I don't know. Either way, though, for now, that's all we have time for in this episode. I'm gonna get ready and head out for a magic event soon, actually. But if you're liking what we're doing here, please tell a couple folks who, you know, think you might maybe enjoy this kind of content, both just Control, Witcher, but also like other games they might want to see, or if they just want to see people other than like the ones they've heard about doing things, because, you know, sometimes it's nice to see, you know, queer folks doing stuff, and I'm not aware of too many other big, you know, queer YouTubers, so, or, like, that make Let's Plays, so maybe people are interested in that. And if you can, subscribe to the Ko-fi, that would be phenomenal. You know, help me make rent, that would be just perfect, and I would be so ever grateful. And, you know, please, as always, do not forget to be kind to yourselves and one another, because our world is on fire! God that existence is suffering right now, but it's fine. Probably, hopefully. Gods, I hope so. Until next time, it is time for some very important things. All the thanks in the void to my Voiditzians over on Ko-fi, Darius, Sarah Senpai, and Jinxedmutt. If you'd like to join the ranks, head over to Ko-fi, choose a subscription tier, and enjoy various benefits such as your own customized Discord emoji, the chance to tell me your immortal soul, access to the Voiditzian-only Discord server, and much, much more. As always, don't forget to hydrate, masticate, and medicate.